Hi, and welcome to the Contemporary World Literature class online. When you log in, you should be directed to the main page with the welcome. I'm going to put this video right here someplace. Just had to update my office hours. If you want to get in touch with me through office hours, you can either set up an appointment through the Google Calendar. You need to be logged in with your Newberry email in order for this to work. Or you can just email me and we can set up a time to meet that way. And this way you would just, click on one of the office hours, and then, you could leave me a note saying like, hey, I want to chat with you at some point. These are the books we're going to be reading this semester. To get started, you want to go to content. I'm just going to make a short video to kind of just give some context for the class, talk about what we're going to be doing this semester. But yeah, I have it set up to see how you would see it. Please do email me. Post a question to the Ask Your Professor forum if you want to share it with the rest of the class. It's a good idea typically. It helps everybody be on the same page. But yeah, you definitely want to go to the syllabus. And I'm just going to hit some of the highlights. Obviously, you should be reading this on your own. But this is a class about colonialism, post-colonialism, the development of national literatures, and literary voices. So I've selected some literature from Africa, from Egypt, the Middle East, from Japan, and then an anthology that spans lots of different countries. A lot of these are available for free, I guess, and some of these aren't. You just want to kind of be proactive about getting the texts. Definitely read the kinds of skills you're going to be developing. Our first assignment is going to be a plagiarism assignment, so you want to be familiar with our actual policy, know your rights, know what is and is not considered plagiarism, etc. And due dates, right? So everything's going to be due 11:30, and you're going to be posting to the discussion board and to the Dropbox, and there are going to be various kinds of assignments. The most important thing that people tend to not realize about an online literature course is that it's a lot of reading, really, really fast. And so, if you do the math, we have 7 weeks for the semester, and this week is going to be getting to know each other. The last week's going to be finalizing a paper in the final. So really, we're kind of working with 5 weeks to deal with 3, let's say, 0.5 novels. So you're going to be reading a little more than, about a novel a week, a little less than a novel a week, I guess. So do the math, stay on track, and definitely be looking ahead. I try to post assignments as early as possible. I like to tweak things here and there, but basically, I've already written everything out, so the class should kind of flow in terms of being able to look ahead for assignments. Definitely read this part carefully. What I'm really asking you to do here is to think open-mindedly about the way that we're confronting other cultures, other cultural practices. These novels are designed to challenge the way that we think about these cultures. And so, yes, there are going to be characters that you do not like. They do things, maybe they're sexist, maybe they're misogynist, maybe they have very stubborn ways of thinking, but that's on purpose. They are designed that way so that we respond to them. But more importantly, what we are doing in the class is we're focusing on the language. Bring all the analysis back to the language. Well, how is the character described? What are the adjectives being used to describe the character? What is the scenario the character is placed in? Why might this be happening, right? And so, writ small, there are these characters that do things, in situations. Writ large, there is a whole discussion of colonialism. There's a whole discussion of gender and sexuality and masculinity and all these other things. So put your critical thinking cap on is the name of that game. But yeah, so you're going to be writing to each other, and throughout the course, the real thing to consider is just to be respectful, right? When you're writing about other cultures, it's very easy to be shocked by things that other cultures accept, and um, that's a fine response. But when we go to think about it and write about it, we want to be as respectful as possible. And the same thing goes for when other people post things to the discussion board. You want to respect their ideas, and so you want to aim to respond articulately, intelligently, and with respect. And please do adopt that. Respect in the emails to me. I am pretty, loosey goosey about a lot of stuff, but this is a professional setting. This is a class, and I have, I think, close to 100 students a semester. So please do just write full emails. Let me know which class you're in. Let me know specifically what you would like help with, the question, etc. And I'm going to do my best to try to help you out. All right, so the way that I structured the class is that you can go, and these are going to be posted to the individual weeks also, but it's nice to see the class writ large in the syllabus. Basically, you're going to be posting to two places. You'll be posting some responses to the Dropbox and then to the discussion board at the same time. The Dropbox comes to me, it runs through a plagiarism checker, but it also gives me an opportunity to comment on your work and give it just back to you. The discussion board is for you to share your work with your peers and to respond and reply back to your peers. So yeah, in a nutshell, right, that's what you need to be keeping track of. The weeks will be opening up as we go along, and you'll be able to click on any given week and find links to the assignments there. Hopefully everything is finally up to date. It's so many different little boxes that need to be checked, but I think I did it all. All right, so good luck getting started. I'm really looking forward to just getting back into this class and hearing what people have to say about it. It's one of my favorite classes to teach. The literature is so profoundly interesting. It's just really neat to think outside of what we're so used to in an American context. And it's interesting, especially when people come from different contexts, what they can add to the conversation. Good luck. Let me know if you have any questions.